Well, hello YouTube friends. This is probably honestly a way overdue video. So I've definitely been absent as far as posting videos. I haven't posted any for a while. Um, Been kind of a rough stretch. I'll get into that, but I know there was a bunch of you interested about the Forest Service firewood salvage deal, and I ended up retracting my bid on that before it closed. I wasn't able to make it there on the closing day to see what it went for, but the rumor around that I've been hearing is it went for like 85 a cord, which would be a pretty substantial chunk of money. But the reason I ended up withdrawing my bid, and also the reason I haven't posted some videos for a while, is took a little bit of a fall. I was actually out cutting firewood of all things, and wet day. Hop up in the back of the truck, got a bunch of rounds quartered. Then I was going to bring them home and just finish them on the log splitter. Slipped when I hopped up on the back of the flatbed and fell out. When I fell out, there was happened to be one of those quarters, one of those pies laying on its back with the pointed edge up. And I landed with that directly on my left hip bone. Hit it so square that even when I came to arrest, I was at an angle like this. And along with that, I think I smacked my right elbow. So it was very intense pain. I had difficulty moving. Thought I was going to vomit. I am glad I wasn't up there by myself. My dad happened to be with me that day. So, he helped gather up the stuff, and I ended up being able to move around a little bit. So, get in, see the doctor, x-rays, oh, it looks fine. They do x-rays of the lower back, thinking, oh, maybe something there. Looks good. Do x-rays of the elbow, they say it looks good. It's like, oh, it takes some time to heal. Meantime, I did physical therapy for the elbow, which still isn't getting better. They kept saying tennis elbow. The hip was worse. So the crappy clinic up here had issues with the referral. So before, and they managed to get an MRI approved, they sent me to a specialist, and the specialist had a different type of MRI put in. But ultimately, I may end up needing to have hip surgery on that left hip. So I need to get that squared away. My physical therapist thinks I need to go back, have an MRI on the right elbow. They think I may have tore some stuff in there. So get the hip taken care of first, then I'll get in and see what the elbow has to say. So I think I had the MRI with contrast today. I think I'll be able to view the notes from when they're read tomorrow, but my follow-up isn't for like a week and a half. Then, as you can probably tell from my voice, in the middle of this I caught the flu. Of course, the kids get it. Two youngest have had their own deal. It's been pretty chaotic. The youngest tripped and fell, hit her head on the step. I had to take her to the ER and get stitches there. Then last week, middle daughter, 5, running along, tripped, fell on the floor like she's done a million other times. Started crying really loudly, so we end up taking her to the ER, and she has a small fracture in her elbow. So now her arm's in a cast. So needless to say, it's been a rough couple months. So I just wanted to throw that out there so you guys know that, why I haven't been around. And we'll see. depending on how all of this turns out, it could potentially be several months until I do anything video worthy. You know, I've tried to get out in the shop a little bit here and there, but with the hip and the elbow issues, there's not a whole lot that I can do. So it's just been a fair amount of, you know, taking it easy, which I don't know, I find taking it easy to be rather hard. I kind of like to be active, be doing stuff, but I just wanted to throw that out there so those of you that care know what's going on. Okay, thanks.